It's trash.
Can you explain what owning something really means? I mean, I'm almost repulsed.
Well, it all depends on your way of thinking of something. When in actuality, anybody owns anything on the planet and sell it. That's where we're going to make it. One of the greater exposures how that thinking came about. If a person is born here, the person is born not owning anything, but then all of a sudden in between, you're born here not owning anything. You leave here not taking any of it with you, but in between somebody just came up with this ownership thing. This type of thinking has to be eradicated from the mindset of the future generation, but it's going to have to take a planned process of strategy of the UC injection to get it out of the system because it's been embedded. Good shout out to and credibility to Cordell and MBK who discussed this thing about a network channeling with many others, but they didn't seem to come about doing it. So I put it upon myself to put this out because about the information. I think some people want to do entertainment. I want to do information. When somebody talks about budgeting, but I've never heard anybody display how to take $2,500 and live off of with 4 people. Looking at what your cap rent is, or putting yourself in a situation where you can at least put some money away and hide it. Remember, you always hear the stories of the Asians putting their money in a mattress, never in a bank. Well, guess what? They got banks and they got credit unions. Brother Lex, I'd like to say a shout out to him because he said in the community there's been no consensus or a survey. So we actually came up with a survey we'll be introducing that with the help of Sister Aniket and Brother Virtue, Sister Angelica, and I'm another gentleman. His name misses me at this moment. So I want to say shout out to the people who are on the Albinoid hangout where we discussed this thing about a survey to put out to find out how many people in our community or in our group, because community is getting a bad stench right now. We now want to community in all more broken up sectors. No, we are a group of people who own nothing. Let's just own up to it. Factual. Let's get it out there. That's what it is. We are consumers who own nothing, and we're complaining because things ain't right. We don't, and if this game is ownership, we own nothing. Hey, that's right, guys. Listen well. It's about ownership. Shout outs that I'm giving to people like Virtue and thinking in it. He said, "Why can't we have our own icon?" Well, you got to learn how not to reinvent the wheel. So it is that we don't even have the material to make the wheel. That's what's killing us. And until we solve that, it's really a moot point. So we need to be talking strategy. But within that strategy, we have to still look at the aspects of how do we survive in any given situation. If you're going to say that you stand on the shoulders of the ancestors, then it's time you show your descendants and your soon-to-be descendants how they can say that about you by doing better than the ancestors. I say I am the ancestor. For some of the negative terminologies that have been used in some of these back chats, I'm here to tell you I am the troll. I'm here to tell you I am the troll. I'm here to tell you I am the troll who will be trolling websites who have information, and I will be sticking a thumbs up and a thumbs down on those whose channels are not intuitive, so that people don't get into listening to something. It's going to be categorized. It's going to be a rating system. Hey, these are the casualties I was talking about. If you're talking about nonsense, category, you're going to get a rating on it. And if you're in nonsense, if you're a high 10 nonsense, that means your stuff is really bad. So if I'm going to put in the work to do this, to create this network so our people know exactly how to channel and navigate to where they want this information. If they want that entertainment is going to be rated. So this is how this network is going to be. It's information based. It's going to be analyzed. It's going to be calculated because that's the world we live in. You guys will see that it's time for us not to be cussing at each other and calling each other names, but get our act together. Things together. I have a GoFundMe $1 million to show you that I'm not playing. about the Baja Project, that's only a drop in the bucket. Now to creating a place for people who cannot get jobs, who were incarcerated for misdemeanor stuff and can't get a job, can't vote. Looks like the whole world is turned upside down because they made a mistake. We want to create an avenue for that. We have our veterans coming home from these conflicts, because they're not wars, because the other side ain't never had a chance to win. These conflicts, and with those conflicts, these people are going to come home. They're going to need treatment. Baja Project will afford that treatment for them, okay? So they can become productive. We need people who can actually patrol the neighborhoods. Patrol these neighborhoods to do what? So that the old people can walk in 24 hours a day anywhere at any given time. If the youth feel like they own the streets, then they you know what? You need to clean it up, not mess it up. And all that killing that's taking place in Chicago, and all that stuff, you guys in Chicago, you better watch yourself. If you're going to pull a number on you, sit down and cat, that's the real trap door. Pay attention to that, because that's what's going down. We only have like maybe a couple of more minutes, and I know we have a cast of information that we're going to be passing out. This is now the true beginning of the information war in the Google Hangouts and in the back chat. If you're talking about the same old stuff, then you might as well just go ahead and put your notes away, get yourself a new notebook, board to put up, because you're going to have to change, because nobody's going to want to be listening to that stuff anymore. Them arguments and that dog chasing the stuff, because you want to keep people stagnant. And I've been in this thing for a year now, and I see where it's going, and I'm going to change the sales directions. And hopefully the good people who want to know how to make their life better, whether it's under health, whether it's how to stretch a dollar, even help your children in their behavioral problem at school. Dr. Reverend Valentine, who has paperwork that will help you not take those vaccination shots. Those are the things that we need to be talking about. There's Brother Wall, who was talking about a deal or in the situation of child support. You're damn right he's going to be on one of the networks. He wants to come on this network because he has information. Those are the things we're going to be producing. It's back and forth, cat fighting, all that juvenile stuff. We're going to leave that to the entertainment people. We're going to information where you can plug in and say, yeah, I know this is where this is the problem I got. Plug it in, there's a video for it. On ICN. Your closing statements, Brother Loach, we have a couple more minutes and then we're going to close out. This is just 1 hour. We're going to be doing nothing but 1 hour captions, and that's it.
That's right.
It'll be only accumulation of 1 hour, because we know that you have other things.
A pinky promise.
A smooth jazz troll? I'm being paralyzed by its smoothness.
I can't feel my face.